Hey guys, so we got the new Spider-Man Homecoming trailer.
Woo!
So let's check it out and do a bit of a breakdown.
Is that from his chest?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What? I've not seen that kind of suit before.
So to become an Avenger, are there like trials or an interview?
Do me a favor, can't you just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Just stay close to the ground. Spider-Man.
Was that the Death Star?
Need to look again.
Can you summon another spiders? No, Ned, no. Do you know him too?
Captain America.
Can I try the suit on?
The rich and the powerful, like Stark, they don't care about us. The world's changing, boys. Time we change too.
Is he like an evil Tony Stark style?
Get the flying monster. The people who handle this sort of thing.
The illegal weapons ferry was at 2:30. You missed it.
What? Nice.
Definitely a very techie Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that makes more sense now, right? Oh. Is that a new suit?
What if somebody had died?
I was just trying to be like you.
I wanted you to be better. I'm gonna need the suit back.
But I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
I screwed up.
Gosh.
You need to stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders.
I want you to understand. I'll do anything to protect my family. I know you know what I'm talking about.
That's a terrible costume, right?
Because I will kill you and everybody you love.
My friends are up there!
Like that.
The guy is still out there. I just gotta do this on my own.
That could have ended badly.
Just don't do anything stupid.
Really? Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Nice. So initial thoughts, what's happening? What's different?
New tech. Lots of tech.
Yeah, it's
That's awesome.
definitely very Iron Man-y.
Yes.
Suit, obviously.
Yeah.
We
New
can
suits,
tell
different
that.
suits.
Yeah.
I liked the little thing that came off his chest.
That was cool.
Spider thingy.
Spider drone.
Yes. And his friend looked amazing as well.
Oh yeah, that was brilliant.
That's quite funny.
Yeah.
Saw Captain America, more Iron Man. I think he had a new suit as well. What else? We saw a couple more shots of the Vulture, so Michael Keaton. So let's break it down a bit. So the trailer starts with the kind of teaser trailer we had yesterday, kind of promoting that the trailer was coming out. And so we see the weird spider drone emblem thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It seems that he doesn't kind of know about it yet. So I think it's something that Stark is possibly spying on, maybe.
So you think he's genuinely surprised when it comes off his chest?
I think he looks genuinely quite surprised. I think I'd be a bit kind of like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he's obviously kind of learning what's going on with his suit as it kind of happens,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
We then get a shot of him fighting the Vulture on an aeroplane. I think we get a lot of different fights with Vulture in different situations.
Yeah.
So we get the aeroplane one, we get the ferry one, and we get like a beach one.
Yeah, and they might not be in chronological order.
No,
so it's
because
hard
there's
to tell.
different suits and different things. But in this scene, we have the old suit, like the homemade suit on, and we think this is after when Tony Stark takes the suit from him.
Yeah, so there's a scene in this trailer later on where he says, "Give me the suit back."
Yes.
So we think he probably takes the suit back, and then he has to go fight in his old suit.
Yeah. So maybe he's just kind of trying to prove that he is worthy of the suit and stuff.
Yeah.
So then we get a shot of him in New York. And he's running into the alley doing his kind of usual Spider-Man change. But then we see, it really made me laugh. The costume kind of is quite puffy and baggy. And then he presses something and it kind of goes...
Yeah, I like it.
So, yeah, I really like this suit, actually. I think it's hilarious. I suppose it makes sense as well because it would be quite difficult to get on in a hurry, right?
exactly.
Like,
I think...
take the Deadpool 2
Yeah,
trailer as example. Yeah, so it kind of makes sense.
Especially when their suits are really tight. It's like, how do you get that one quickly? But this kind of it kind of tells you how it might be possible, which I like.
We then get to see more of the scene from the first trailer of him talking to Tony Stark in the limo. And then he kind of drops the Easter egg of, be your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And it's a bit like, oh, we see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yes, so lots of references in this trailer, and I'm not sure they all worked out.
No, I think the previous scene with the car was much funnier.
Peter's then discovered by his friend that he's Spider-Man, which is funny. We've seen it before, but he's holding like the Death Star and he just kind of drops it. And he's like,
Death Star.
We then get a scene of them in school and obviously PE, and they're watching a Captain America sort of PE fitness challenge. Yeah. And he's in his old suit, so I wonder when this was actually filmed. Probably a long time ago.
Old. It looks VHS, judging by the colour shift.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it's a VHS TV.
Right.
It looks old, but...
crazy, just insane. But I like the kind of quip where he's like, do you know him? And then he says, I stole his shield. It's like, touche.
Oh, yeah.
And then apparently we get an Easter egg, which we've looked up. There's a still of someone in there called Cindy Moon in the PE class. And if anyone knows and reads the comics, then you know Cindy Moon is Silk. So another female version of the Spider-Man. So that's kind of interesting. But I don't know, I think it's just a little Easter egg there. I don't think they'll actually do any sort of spin-offs or anything.
Okay, well, we'll see.
If they do, I'd like Spider-Gwen first rather than Silk. But yeah, we'll see. And then we get some fantastic scenes of him and his friend. I think they're going to be amazing, these two, don't you?
I think so. I think this is the funniest bit in this trailer.
Yeah, he lets him try on his suit and he's just kind of sitting there like... Yeah. I think he's got like, the thing we saw in the post-credit scene from Civil War? He had like a watch or something.
Thing.
Yeah, I think that's what he's using there. But he's just kind of sitting there chilling out in his suit like, look at this tech sort of thing. It's just quite funny. It then skips to them in, I think it looks like engineering class or something.
Some sort of workshop, isn't it?
Yeah. But it looks like they've got some, what looks like Stark tech, possibly. It looks like they're working on it. It could be, because we know the Vulture is,
mucking about with weapons and things. Yeah.
It could be something that he's battled him with, and that he's kind of picked up, and now they're just kind of trying to break down the tech.
Yes.
So I think that's kind of what's going on. That seems more plausible than having Stark tech. So.
It looks like they made a breakthrough, judging by their
by their reaction. Yeah. And then we get an interesting scene where Vulture has one of the Iron Man helmets. So wondering how he gets that, because we know that Iron Man does appear in this film. So have they battled, or is he just scavenged it from somewhere? Or
yeah. Also, it looks a bit different, don't you think?
It kind of looks like, we saw in the first trailer those robbers in the bank.
Yeah.
Do you think it was maybe just like a plastic helmet or something?
Maybe.
I don't know.
It looks a bit metallic. I think it's probably a real one, but it just looks like it's more angry kind of design than the usual one, which is kind of interesting.
Then again, we get the next scene. He looks like he's kind of recruiting some bad guys.
Yeah.
Or selling them tech or something along those lines. And then he brings up Stark again, so he clearly really hates Stark. Maybe, do you think he was like a previous employee and he fired him or something?
There's definitely some history there.
Yeah.
You don't know what it was, but definitely some history.
We then get a lot of cutscenes of the aftermath of Vulture. So lots of explosions. And it seems like... Peter's saying these weapons are crazy dangerous. So is he bootlegging Stark technology and selling it off on like the black market or something?
Or Chitauri tech.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because we do see the Shocker later on, and he has Chitauri tech.
Yeah, they all have sort of purple sort of technology looking things. So yeah, you might be right there actually.
And the guy in the ferry. The Vulture in the ferry with the big weapon that cuts the ferry in half.
And plus we saw in Luke Cage, they had Chitauri tech, so it could all be linking up actually.
This is where we get Spider-Man drops into this ferry and he makes a joke about...
You caught the wrong train. wrong ferry or something.
Yeah, the illegal weapons ferry was the one at 2:20 or something like that. It kind of definitely points out a plot line, doesn't it, really, about weapons.
Which is kind of key, because obviously Tony Stark's in it, so I think that's probably his involvement. He's probably working with Spider-Man because he knows some of his tech's got out or something. He's trying to recover it.
Maybe.
So we'll see. But I love the tech in this. We see some more spider gadgets. So he kind of throws like
I love that.
a thing. Yeah. It's like a delayed bomb or something onto a car, and it just goes
sort of like a mine, maybe.
Yeah, and it's like a net though. He kind of
it just grabs him.
I
love
it. So that was really good.
Oh, we get the license plate.
Yeah, we get a nice Easter egg. So it's SM2. 0563. So it's basically the first appearance of the Vulture in Amazing Spider-Man issue 2.
Yep.
So in 1963.
63.
Yeah, so nice little touch.
Clever,
no one's probably going to notice that really so, in the film. But it's nice.
Yeah,
I like
cool.
it. I like it. We then see the ferry scene again, because we did see him doing the whole hero pose thing in the last trailer. But we also see Iron Man actually comes to help him, and I'm sure that is a new suit.
It definitely looks new.
Definitely a new suit.
At least the paint is different.
Yes, there's lots more silver and grey on it. So
there's much less gold.
Yes.
Than usual.
But this is the point where he's like, I need you to take your costume back, please.
And this is more, those things flying through the air obviously click onto the side of the ferry and help push it together.
Yeah, so has Stark got some new tech as well?
Yeah, it looks like
There's so much tech in this trailer. It's hard to keep up.
I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, it is really good. Excited to see
Stark's
all
pushing it together and Spider-Man's holding it from the inside.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. We then finally get Aunt May.
Bit of a throwaway shot, but just to remind you that she exists, I guess.
Then we get the homemade suit Spider-Man pop up.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of possibly, it looks like it's probably one of the final battles between him and Vulture. He's kind of trying to confront him, and he's like, I'm going to kill everyone you know if you don't stop, basically. So, yeah, it doesn't sound like a pleasant person, really. And then we see Shocker.
Yes.
Which, but where's the Tinkerer?
I think it's implied that he's sort of in the background somewhere, isn't it? And,
yeah, because the Tinkerer is the one who does the tech as well.
Okay.
So is it maybe the Vulture and Tinkerer working together to distribute all these kind of weapons and make them all?
Maybe, or maybe the Tinkerer is just kind of distributing tech and all the bad guys are picking it up. And
yeah, maybe. I'd like to see more of Shocker though. Because I think it looks like a very similar shot to the first trailer. Cut to the beach scene. Again, I think this carries on. Possibly the airplane has crashed.
Yeah.
They're on the beach. It's this final showdown with him and Vulture. And then we get that awesome sort of feet thing.
Feet grab chest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
But yeah, his wings the wingspan is just impressive. And he kind of manages to pick Peter up with his wings. So I don't know how it looks very advanced tech anyway, so it looks pretty cool. It then kind of cuts to more sort of schooliness, so it looks like he's at a homecoming dance, but then I think it kind of gets interrupted. They're in Washington, there's like another purple blast. Again, it kind of reminds me a lot of Captain America, because do you remember that scene where he in Winter Soldier, he's training and going around in Washington.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of a nice
That's where they do their training, I guess. Yeah, I think these are definitely out of order. I think that... Is it prom? What is it?
Homecoming dance.
Yeah, I think that's probably towards the end, right? I mean...
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
Because he finally wins the girl, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We then get to see some more of the airplane crash landing. It looks like there's a very sort of close call. He comes very close to the propellers thing.
Yeah.
So, if you've noticed anything else, let us know, because we've probably missed something.
Definitely.
But yeah, thanks very much for watching.
Thanks.
And if you enjoyed, please give us a like and subscribe if you liked for more content. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.